Hey everybody, hello, and welcome back to our channel Info Island. So, guys, today we are going to talk about something that's on the minds of many of the aspiring government job seekers, and that is what? That is the upcoming SSC CGL 2023 exam. First, let's quickly talk about what the SSC exam is. SSC CGL exam is. Well, it stands for Staff Selection Commission, Combined Graduate Level, and is one of the most popular exams for those seeking government jobs in India. Well, the exam is conducted in 4 tiers and tests a candidate's English, quantitative aptitude, general awareness, and reasoning skills. Now, let's talk about what you can do to prepare for this exam. The key to success is to start early and create a structured study plan. Make sure to cover all the topics in the syllabus and practice as many mock tests as possible, and as many tests as you can give. Just keep on doing those mock tests. In addition to studying from textbooks, it is also very important to stay up to date with current affairs and read newspapers daily. This will not only help you with the general awareness section, but will also improve your overall knowledge regarding what all is happening in our nearby places and all around the corners of the world. Whatever is happening, you'll get a knowledge about it. Finally, I also recommend that you supplement your studies with online coaching classes. Well, in today's, lifestyle, in today's world, it's so much important to keep in touch with the GK things, the normal scenarios that are going on and above everywhere. And with the help of these online coaching classes, it has become all the more very much easier for all of us to prepare for anything that we just want. So I also recommend that you supplement your studies with the online coaching classes that are available on YouTube and helpful resources like our videos. Why not? Come on. We are providing you guys the best of the best videos on the current affairs, computer science, general knowledge, and many more things. So please visit our channel Info Island. The kind of videos that are available on our channel are definitely going to help you guys in the preparation of your SSC CGL examination. So yes, as it is covering all the topics that are there in the syllabus. And yes, with the exam date quickly approaching, as you know, it's 14th of July. Now is the time to buckle up for you guys and focus on your studies. Remember, stay motivated and breathe. Take breaks whenever you want, whenever you need them. And most importantly, just believe in yourself. And we know that yes, we can make it happen. So now in this video, what are we going to do is we are going to provide you with the preparation plan, with the kind of plan that with the structured preparation plan that you're going to need in your preparation of SSC CGL 2023 examination. So yes, this is the introductory video. So just go through it. Just keep your to-do list ready with you. And with the upcoming videos on SSC CGL, just go with the flow with us and prepare yourself for your examination. So now let's quickly get into the video and look for the details of SSC CGL examination. So what exactly is SSC CGL? Let's go deep down into that and know about it more. So SSC CGL stands for Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level, the most popular government job exam that happens in India. Every year, almost around 30 to 40 lakhs eligible candidates fill out the application form, and out of those, around 15 to 20 lakh aspirants, they appear in the CGL examination. The candidates who are finally shortlisted and selected, they get the opportunity to work in the ministry and various government departments in India. So it is a very good opportunity for anybody of you who want to work within India. So this is your chance to clear SSC CGL and be the one to work with the ministry and various government departments. SSC CGL brings the best opportunity every year for the aspirants to get a chance to work in different job profiles in Indian government organizations. This year, The officials have introduced some major changes in the SSC CGL 2023 examination. Now, what are those changes? Well, from now onwards, the candidates will be shortlisted category-wise on the basis of the marks scored in the Tier 1 examination in order to appear for the next stage of the SSC CGL recruitment. Yes, before applying for the examination and before going and giving the examination, there are some of the things that you should need to know. You need to know. So the first thing is the Staff Selection Commission conducts the SSC CGL exam for the recruitment of Grade B and Grade C category posts in various government ministries, departments, and offices. The SSC CGL exam is held in two stages, which are called tiers. The entire process of registration and communication happens online through the official website of SSC. Next, we have candidates must qualify for each of the stage of SSC CGL exam in order to proceed to the next one before being finally selected. Next and the last, which is the most important thing to know, SSC CGL 2023 Tier 1 examination is scheduled from 14th of July to 27th of July 2023. SSC CGL exam will be conducted for filling 7,500 vacancies. So that's a lot, and it's a lot more chances for all of the candidates who are aspiring to be there, because the vacancies are very much, they are 7,500 in numbers. So yes, go for it, break a leg and let it be your chance. Now let's talk about SSC CGL application fee. So what would be the application fee? In order to successfully submit the application form, the candidates need to pay a minimum SSC CGL application fee, which is based on the category they belong. For example, if you are belonging to the general category and OBC category, the fee to submit the form for male candidates, it is rupees 100, and for female candidates, if you're like belonging to the general and OBC category but you are a female, so it's nil for you. And if you are belonging to the category of SC, ST, PWD and ex-servicemen, they are exempted from the fee payment. So now let's quickly talk about the physical standards that are required for SSC CGL examination. So if you are thinking of applying for SSC CGL, we have shared some of the important physical standards that are required to be considered before applying for the post of Central Excise Examiner, Preventive Officer, Inspector and Sub-Inspector. So here is the list we have shared. So if you are a male, the first slide is there. So if you are a male, the height should be 157.5 centimeter. The height relaxability is 5 centimeter in the case of Garhwalis, Assamese, Gorkhas and members of scheduled tribes. Walking is required for men, it's 1600 meters in 5 minutes. Cycling is required, it's 8 kilometers in 30 minutes. For female, the height is required 152 centimeter and relaxability is there of 2.5 centimeter. Walking is required of 1 kilometer in 20 minutes and cycling is required of 3 kilometers in 25 minutes. Now let's talk about the physical standards for the post of Sub-Inspector in Central Bureau of Investigation and Sub-Inspector in National Investigation Agency. So again, the list is here. If you are a male, the height should be 165 centimeter, and that is in SI in CBI, as in the sub-inspector in CBI, and it should be 170 centimeter for sub-inspector in NIA, while that is 150 centimeter for females. The relaxability is there of 5 centimeter in the case of hillsmen and tribals for males, and it is of 2.5 centimeter for females. The chest is required of 76 centimeter within expansion for males, and obviously for females it's NA. The vision for both male and female, it is a distant vision which is required, should be 6 by 6 in one eye and 6 by 9 in another eye. While for near vision, it should be 0.6 in one eye and 0.8 in another eye. So next we should tell you about the qualifications that are required. So as per the official SSC CGL notification 2023, which was recently released, The candidate should have a graduate degree on or before 1st of August 2022. Next, the candidates who are in the final year of graduation can also apply for this examination with having their provisional degrees in hand. However, the SSC CGL qualifications, they varies from post to post. Next, we are going to tell you about the age limit that is required. So yes, we have shared the list again. The departments are given, the SSC CGL age limit is given, and for the post it is given. So for the department CSS, the age limit is 20 to 30 years, and for the post of assistant section officer. For intelligence bureau, it is the age limit should not exceed from 30 years, and for the post of assistant section officer again. For the Department of Directorate of Enforcement and the Department of Revenue, the age limit should be up to 30 years and not above for the post of Assistant Enforcement Officer. For the department member of Statistics and Program Implementation, the age limit is up to 32 years and not above for the post of Junior Statistical Officer. If you're applying for the department NIA, the age limit is up to 30 years, and for the post of sub-inspector. For CBI, the age limit is 20 to 30 years, and for the post of sub-inspector. For narcotics department, the age limit should be 18 to 25. So somewhere between 18 to 25 years for the post of sub-inspector again. For the department of CBEC, the age limit should be 20 to 27 years, and yes, for the post of tax assistant. For any other department other than what we have discussed above, the age limit should be there between 18 to 27 years, and for all other posts other than we have discussed. Okay, now let's quickly get into what is the most important thing about every job that we do, that is salary. So yes, SSC CGL salary. For job post and department, we have shared here the grade pay would be this, and SSC CGL enhanced salary would be this after 7th pay commission. So yes, for assistant audit officer under C and AG, the grade pay would be 4,800. With like for XYZ person, it should be in hand 65,318 or maybe 59,434, or it can be 55,626, depending on your department, depending on your selection and other things. Next, for assistant accounts officer, the grade pay is 4,800 again, and the enhanced salary would be 65,318, 59,434, and 55,626, again depending on the department and other things. Okay, so herein we have listed the complete job post and department things along with the grade pay and SSC CGL enhanced salary. Okay, so if you're gonna be selected for the post of assistant section officer for Central Secretariat, the grade pay would be 4,600. For assistant section officer intelligence bureau, the grade pay would be 4,600 again. For assistant section officer railway, for assistant section officer external affairs, for assistant section officer AFHQ, and for assistant other ministries also, the grade pay is going to be 4,600 only. Okay, then next we have for the post of inspector of income tax, that is CBDT, inspector central excise CBIC, inspector preventive officer for CBIC, inspector examiner for CBIC. All of these posts, for all of these posts and for all of these departments, the grade pay is definitely going to be 4,600 again. Next, we have Assistant Enforcement Officer, Department of Revenue. So for this particular post and this particular department, the grade pay is again is 4,600. For Sub-Inspector CBI, the grade pay is 4,600. For Inspector of Post, Department of Post, Inspector Narcotics, for all of these job post and department, the grade pay is definitely going to be 4,600. And yes, enhanced salary would vary from person to person according to their grade pay and their some of the different criteria depending. So it can vary from 61,888 to 58,296 to 54,704. So somewhere there it's going to lie between 50 to 60,000 or maybe more, depending on the pay commission or some other more criteria decided by the government. So yes, for the assistant other ministries and divisional accountant under CNAG for junior statistical officer statistics, we have the grade pay of 4,200. For statistical investigator grade 2 registrar general of India, again the grade pay is 4,200. For sub inspector NIA, again the grade pay is going to be 4,200, and the enhanced salary would vary from 49,543 to 44,636 to 41,804. So somewhere there it's going to lie between 40,000 to 50,000 approximately, the enhanced salary that we are talking about after the seventh pay commission. So yes, for the post of auditor in the department under CGDA, for auditor under C and AG, for auditor under CGA and others, the grade pay is going to be 2,800. For accountant, junior accountant under C and AG, for accountant, junior accountant under CGA and others, the grade pay is definitely going to be 2,800, and the enhanced salary is going to vary from 41,526 to 37,115 to 34,779. So yes, it's gonna lie between 40,000. Yeah, from 34,000 as it says. So you can say from 30,000 to 40,000, or 30,000 to 45,000, or maybe maximum from like 30,000 to 50,000, somewhere there in between that, depending on various criteria decided by the government. So for the post of Senior Secretariat as Assistant, UDC, Central Government Offices, for Tax Assistant, CBDT, Tax Assistant, CBIC, Sub Inspector, General Bureau of Narcotics, and for the post of Upper Division Clerks in the Department of Border Road Organization, the grade pay is going to be 2,400, and the enhanced salary would vary from 36,742 to 32,627 to 30,587. So yes, here it's gonna lie somewhere there between 30,000 to 36, 37. That roughly you can say 30,000 to 40,000, somewhere there in between. Yeah. Guys, here we have shared some of the important things that you should remember before applying for the exam. So yes, even after applying for the exam, it is necessary for you to know about these things. And yes, the examination name. Firstly, first things first, here we have shared the examination name as it is SSC CGL 2023. SSC CGL full form, well, it stands for Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level. So SSC CGL. For who's the conducting body? The Staff Selection Commission is the conducting body. The vacancies of approximately 7,500 are the vacancies. Category, it's government job. Exam type, it is happening on the national level. Mode of application would be online, definitely. And exam date, the very most important thing you should know, it is gonna happen from 14th to 27th July 2023. The mode of exam would be online, and the eligibility, Indian citizenship and graduate bachelor's degree in relevant discipline. Selection process, what it would be, so it's going to happen in two uh, types, like tier 1 and tier 2. So tier 1 is the qualifying examination. So if you clear that particular examination, you're going to appear for the tier 2 examination. And if you are unfortunately, if you don't clear that, you don't qualify. The official website for this is www.ssc.nic.in. So for any of the necessary information or detailed information that you guys are looking for, you can visit the official site of SSC. Now let's quickly talk about the exam pattern for the tier 1 examination. So yes, the SSC CGL tier 1 examination has 4 sections. And what are those sections? It comprises of reasoning, general awareness, quantitative aptitude, and English language. Each section consists of 25 questions, and each question carries 2 marks, which actually makes it to the total of 50 marks per section. And the total time duration, which is given to the combined sections, it's 60 minutes for the whole examination. तो यस, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं हमने शेयर कर रखा है उसको डिटेल फॉर्म में. फॉर एग्जांपल, for general intelligence and reasoning, 25, like total questions would be 25 and the total marks it would be of 50. For general awareness, again 25, the total marks would be 50. For quant aptitude also, the number of questions would be 25 and total marks would be 50. And likewise for English comprehension, total questions would be 25 and total marks would be 50. So in total, the total questions are 100 and total marks are 200, for which the time duration is 60 minutes. For VH and candidates suffering from cerebral palsy, it is 80 minutes, and other than those, it is 60 minutes. So guys, now let's quickly talk about the total topic-wise weightage for Tier 1. So we have 4 different sections. One is general intelligence and reasoning. Second is general awareness. Next, we have quantitative aptitude, and the other one is English comprehension. So yes, the number of questions are going to be asked of 25 each section. Marks per question would be 2 for every question for each section. The total number of marks would be 2 marks each for 25 questions, that is 50. And the weightage that is going to be the examination would be 25% to 30% of general intelligence and reasoning, 20% to 25% would be of general awareness, 25% to 30% would be of quantitative aptitude, and at last 10% to 15% would be of English comprehension. So the largest weightage includes in general intelligence and reasoning. Okay, so here comes the bad part, which is negative marking that is going to be happen in SSC CGL. So yes, negative marking of 0.50 marks per question will be there. The total marks can hence be calculated as total marks equal to number of correct questions into 2 minus number of incorrect questions into 0.50. So yes, for a tier 1 examination, we have negative marking per question of 0.50 marks. For tier 2, which is paper 1 and paper 2, we have 0.50 marks as a negative marking per question. For tier 2 examination, for paper 3 and paper 4, so yes, there will be different sets of paper. For tier 2, we have paper 1 and paper 2 as different sets, and for tier 2, we have paper 3 and paper 4 as different sets. And for tier 2, we have negative marking of 0.25 marks per question. Okay, so that was all about SSC CGL Tier 1 examination pattern. Now let's quickly get into SSC CGL Tier 2 examination pattern, which is the revised pattern for this year. So SSC CGL Tier 2 pattern is an important aspect of the SSC CGL examination. The Tier 2 examination is for candidates who have qualified in Tier 1. So if you have qualified for Tier 1, you are going to be appearing for the Tier 2 examination and giving the set of paper 3 and paper 4. So Tier 2 is divided into 3 papers, like paper 1, 2 and 3. What are going to be there in those papers? Let's discuss. For paper 1, it is compulsory for every post. So first things first, the paper 1 is compulsory for every post, and it consists of 3 sections and has a total duration of 2 hours and 15 minutes. In section 1, module 1, module 1 covers mathematical abilities, while module 2 covers reasoning and general intelligence, and each module is having 30 questions each. In section 2, module 1 covers English language and comprehension, while module 2 covers general awareness, and 45 questions are asked in module 1, while 25 questions will be there in module 2. Now let's talk about the section 3. So section 3 is going to be consisting of only one module, which is computer knowledge, with a total of 20 questions that are going to be asked in this particular section. So now let's talk about paper 2. So paper 2 is for candidates who have applied for the post of Junior Statistical Officer, that is JSO. So as we talked about it earlier, the paper 1 is for all of the posts, like for all of the candidates who have applied for any of the posts, the paper 1 is mandate, while paper 2 is for all of those candidates who have applied for the post of Junior Statistical Officer and is based totally on statistics. It has 100 questions and carries 200 marks, and the duration of the paper 2 is 2 hours. Now let's talk about paper 3. So paper 3 basically is for all of those candidates who are shortlisted in tier 1 for paper 3. Okay, so for the candidates who have cleared tier 1 paper 1 examination are going to be there in paper 3 and is based on general studies, which includes finance and economics, and it also has 100 questions and carries 200 marks, and the duration of paper 3 will be 2 hours. Okay, so now here we have shared in a nutshell paper 1, which is compulsory for all post, and the time allotted is 2 hours and 30 minutes for paper 1. For paper 2, which is for Junior Statistical Officer, the time allotted for this examination is 2 hours. For paper 3, which is for Assistant Audit Officer and Assistant Accounts Officer, and the time allotted for this particular examination and the paper 3, it is 2 hours. So yes, जो मोटा मोटा in a nutshell we can say SSC CGL एग्जाम पैटर्न tier 2 की अगर हम बात करें तो पेपर 1 में हमारे पास सेशंस वाइज अगर हम बात करें तो 2 आवर्स और 15 मिनट्स हैं. सेक्शन 1 में जो सब्जेक्ट्स इंक्लूडेड है वो है मैथमेटिकल एबिलिटीज जो कि होगा मॉड्यूल 1 में, रीजनिंग एंड जनरल इंटेलिजेंस जो कि होगा मॉड्यूल 2 में, जिसके 30 अलग अलग क्वेश्चंस होंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल मैथमेटिकल एबिलिटीज के 30 और रीजनिंग एंड जनरल अवेयरनेस के 30. इन टोटल 60 क्वेश्चंस वुड बी देयर, जिनका मैक्सिमम मार्क्स जो होगा वो होगा 180, एंड जो टाइम अलाउड है इसके लिए वो 1 घंटा है ईच सेक्शन के लिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक घंटे की अगर अपन बात करें तो 2 घंटे हो गए. नेक्स्ट एक सेक्शन 2. सो सेक्शन 2 में हमारे पास मॉड्यूल 1 में आएगा इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज एंड कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, और मॉड्यूल 2 में हमारे पास आता है जनरल अवेयरनेस, जिसमें मॉड्यूल 1 में जो कि हमने इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज की बात करी उसके क्वेश्चंस होंगे 45 और जनरल अवेयरनेस के क्वेश्चंस होंगे 25. सो इन टोटल देयर वुड बी 70 क्वेश्चंस इन सेक्शन 2, जिसका मैक्सिमम मार्क्स होगा 70 into 3. So like 70 number of questions into 3, the total and the maximum marks given for section 2 would be 210, and again the time allowed is 1 hour. Next we have section 3, जिसमें हमारे पास कंप्यूटर साइंस होगा मॉड्यूल 1 में. ओके, सो सेक्शन 3 में हमारे पास सिर्फ एक ही मॉड्यूल होने वाला है, मॉड्यूल 1, दैट इंक्लूड्स कंप्यूटर नॉलेज मॉड्यूल, जिसके 20 क्वेश्चंस होंगे, 3 marks each, that means 60 marks in total from computer knowledge module, और टाइम अलाउड इसके लिए है 15 मिनट. अगला आता है हमारे पास सेक्शन 2, जिसके 15 मिनट दिए गए हैं, और इस सेक्शन 3 में हमारे पास आता है डेटा एंट्री स्पीड टेस्ट मॉड्यूल, जिसको हमने मॉड्यूल 2 में देखेंगे, जिसमें नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस होंगे 1 डेटा एंट्री टास्क, and yes 15 minutes is given for this particular module. अब हम बात करते, तो ये सब था पेपर 1 के बारे में, डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन इसमें हमने दे रखा है, आप अच्छे से देख सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं पेपर 2 की, जिसमें हमारे पास सब्जेक्ट होगा स्टैटिस्टिक्स, जिसमें नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस होंगे 100, मैक्सिमम मार्क्स 100 into 2, that is 200, and time allowed would be 2 hours for each of the paper. नेक्स्ट अगर हम बात करें दैट इज ऑफ पेपर 3. सो पेपर 3 में वील हैविंग द सब्जेक्ट जनरल स्टडीज, जिसमें हमारा फाइनेंस एंड इकोनॉमिक्स इंक्लूडेड होगा. total number of questions जो होंगे that'll be 100, and the maximum marks would be 200, as 100 questions into 2 marks each would be 200. And जो time allowed होगा paper 3 के लिए, that is again 2 hours for each paper. Yes, friends, now let's talk about the SSC CGL marking scheme for tier 1 as well as for tier 2. Tier 1 एग्जामिनेशन के जिसमें सेक्शंस हैं 4: जनरल इंटेलिजेंस एंड रीजनिंग, जनरल अवेयरनेस, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड एंड इंग्लिश कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, जिसमें टोटल क्वेश्चंस होंगे 100 एंड टोटल मार्क्स होगा 200. एंड मार्किंग स्कीम किस तरह से काम करेगी? इट विल बी लाइक +2 फॉर एवरी करेक्ट आंसर and -0.50 for each wrong answer that you attempt. For tier 2, we have paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. While paper 1 consists of different modules and which is compulsory for all of the posts, paper 2 has been made compulsory only for junior statistical officer, not other than that. Paper 3 is for assistant audit officers and assistant accounts officer. That's it. The total number of questions would be, in paper 1 you'll be seeing 150 questions, in paper 2 100, and in paper 3 100 again. The total marks would be, for paper 1 it's 450, for paper 2 it's 200, and for paper 3 it's 200 again. The marking scheme would be, for paper 1 it's +3 for every correct answer that you do, and it's a -1 for every wrong answer. For paper 2, it's +2 for correct answer and -0.50 for every wrong answer that you attempt. For paper 3, it's +2 for every correct answer and -0.50 for the wrong answer. So there is one more thing that we would like to share it with you guys. The tier 1 is the qualifying examination in nature, and marks will not be counted in the final selection. So if you have, even if you have completed the tier 1 examination, if you have been selected, this is only in order to qualify for the next exam and nothing other than that. For tier 2, you'll again have to start from the very first point for the final selection. While the marks scored in tier 2 will be considered for the final selection. So that in a nutshell, tier 1 is just in order to qualify for the tier 2 examination, and tier 2 is the whole and soul which will be considered for the final selection. Okay guys, now let's understand the syllabus in detail. So yes, let us first decode the syllabus of this popular examination so that you get a primary idea of what you actually have to prepare for the examination to get it correct in just 30 days and in just a single attempt. And how you're going to do that, we'll be sharing that with you guys in our next video. So watch the space for more. And yes, as of now, just look for the complete syllabus and go back to the video and look for the complete details related to the SSC CGL 2023 examination that we have shared with you guys. And how to do it day wise, we'll be sharing that in the upcoming videos. So yes. Okay guys, so let's talk about the syllabus for tier 1 and tier 2. For tier 1, we have reasoning, general awareness, and English and quantitative aptitude that we have discussed earlier also. For tier 2, we have paper 1. In paper 1, we have reasoning, computer aptitude, and general awareness. For paper 2, we have English language and comprehension and quantitative abilities. For paper 3, we have general studies included, which includes finance and economics. And it has two parts. Like part A, it consists of finance and accounts, so all the accounting entries and all of those things would be there. And for part B, we have economics and governance related questions in that part. Okay, so the first things first, let's talk about the English language section, which is the main focused area of the examination. And your main focus should be on both the grammar thing as well as on the vocabulary thing, as both of them are gonna be there. So yes, we will be covering some of the topics that you guys are going to be seeing in the examination. So firstly, we have reading comprehension. Next, we have one word expression. idioms, phrases and clauses, cloze test, spelling mistakes, error spotting, fill in the blanks, synonyms, antonyms, and yes, along with the homonyms. So these are the topics that are going to be there in your CGL question paper. So be prepared, and yes, make sure that you guys prepare for each of these topics in order to clear the examination. Next, if we talk about, it's a quantitative aptitude section, which demands practice, practice, and only practice. And the topics that are going to be there would be profit and loss for first, simplification, linear algebra, mensuration, 2D and 3D figures, both of them will be included. Next is trigonometry, in which height and distance, both kind of questions would be there. Next, we have geometry, including triangles, squares, trapeziums, etc. Next, we have average and ages, ratio and proportion, mixture and allegations, time and distance, like trains, as well as boat and stream. Somewhat those kind of questions would be there related to the time and distance topic. Next, time and work, pipe and cistern, data interpretation, which will include bar graph, histograms, pie charts, and all of those things. Next, the topic will be their number system and simple and compound interest. So these are the topics that you have to prepare for quantitative aptitude. Next section is a reasoning section, which will requires you to learn a lot more of tricks, as the tricks are gonna do the job and make it easier for you guys to do and crack the reasoning section in the examination paper. So the topics that are gonna be there in reasoning section includes coding and decoding, analogy, like number based and logic based both, ranking and direction, clock questions, number series, blood relations. See, blood relations is the very tricky and the important questions that is there in reasoning. Next is logical order and dictionary related problems, word formation, jumbled words, matrix problems, non-verbal reasoning questions, Venn diagram based problems, puzzles, sitting arrangement, and syllogism. So yes, these are the important topics that are going to be there in your examination paper in the reasoning section. So just make sure you do learn a lot of tricks in order to crack that. Okay, here comes the general awareness section. Well, as you all guys are aware, general awareness section is known to be the backbone of any of the competitive exams. As you talk about any of the subject, be it like history, geography, and any like current affairs, GK, general questions, or any of the topic, you just call of it and it'll be there in the general awareness section. So just make sure you cover everything, like anything and everything as much as possible. So just try to read newspapers and magazines and be updated so that you'll be able to crack general awareness section in your examination. So yes, let's tell you some of the topics that are gonna be there in your examination. The first is Indian history. So Indian history that will cover ancient history, medieval history, and modern history, along with Indian national movements. So all of the movements that happened in India or related to India. So make sure that you know about it. Next is geography. So what will be included in geography? We have physical geography such as solar system, climate, volcanoes, deserts, etc. along with Indian geography chapters such as physical properties, climate, agriculture, minerals, plantation, etc. Next we have Indian polity, which is mainly based on Indian constitution such as preamble, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, directive principles of state policy, powers of the prime ministers and the president, vice president, etc. And Indian judiciary, questions related to Indian judiciary will be there. Next subject, which is included in general awareness for SSC CGL, we have economy, and it includes basic terminologies of economics such as microeconomics, macroeconomics, Indian economy such as GDP, NDP, NNP, national income, economic organizations in the world, etc. And some of the things related to RBI, SEBI, government schemes, etc., etc., etc. Next subject which would be there is physics, and is it includes units and quantities, light, sound, gravitational forces, viscosity, surface tension, electric components, ammeter, voltmeter, resistance, etc. Next subject that will be there is chemistry, and it includes atoms and molecules, solid, liquid, and gas laws, galvanization, metals and non-metals, carbon and its compound, nuclear fusion and fission, etc. Next subject is biology. So it includes anatomy, diseases and vitamins, virus and bacteria, plant physiology, cell structure, cell inventions, pollination, tissues, etc. And last but not the least is your current affairs. Current affairs of national and international importance for the last 12 months. And yes, just to let you guys know, on our channel Info Island, we are daily, kind of daily, we are sharing current affairs videos. So in case you want to look for the current affairs videos, you can go back to our channel and look for the available videos on our channel Info Island. And yes, I am pretty much sure that they are going to help you guys, and they will be very useful for your daily preparation for your SSC CGL examination 2023. So guys, just a synopsis of what we are going to be coming up with in our next video related to SSC CGL 2023, and help you guys and assist you guys that how to make it happen, how to prepare yourself for the examination in 30 days, like in a month. So yes, so to kickstart your exam preparation, just take a quick look at the preparation tips for the SSC CGL examination that we have shared herein. So the first things first, it's important to start your preparation by going through the latest syllabus and the exam pattern that has been set up by the SSC team for this year examination, and it has been revised also. Secondly, prepare an effective study schedule for SSC CGL examination by focusing on each subject and all of the important topics. Third, try to learn simple tricks to solve mathematics and reasoning problems to save time, because the time would be a great integral part in the examination that will going to help you to crack the examination within time. So yes, try to learn more and more tips and tricks to solve mathematics and reasoning to make it easier to crack it in time. Next, like for fourth, try to solve mock test papers and analyze your performance afterwards. For example, in order to know that when you stand that time, where your preparation level is, just try to give as much as mock test that is possible for you to know where your knowledge level exists. It is going to help you manage time, reduce your errors, and promote self-assessment, etc. Lastly, try to solve previous year's question papers that are available there online, in order to get an idea of the kind of questions that might be asked in SSC CGL 2023 examination, like that can be asked this year. So just to keep an eye on the kind of questions that are being asked and the kind of questions paper that are gonna be there this year, just try to solve previous year's question paper. So yes, that's it for now. And yes, we'll be coming up with the next video of the preparation plan for you guys to crack the examination in a month. So yes, So guys, as we all are aware that preparing for the SSC CGL 2023 examination or any of the year, preparing for SSC CGL basically may seem daunting, but with the right mindset and strategy, you can succeed. And in order to help you guys in your preparation, we are here to help you out. And for that, we have created this comprehensive video that covers all the things related to SSC CGL examination. And we will be covering all the topics related to SSC CGL and the preparation plan for each of the tier in our upcoming videos related to SSC CGL. So don't forget to check out all our upcoming videos and obviously this video as well in order to have a idea of how it goes, what SSC CGL looks like and what all are the things included. That's it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found this information helpful. And if you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Info Island. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon given next to the subscribe button so as whenever we come up with a new video, you guys are notified about it. And for more tips and tricks and things related to SSC CGL, be alert as we will be coming very soon with the SSC CGL preparation plan also, which is definitely going to help you guys in your preparation of this government job exam. So that's it. Thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let's keep learning, keep sharing, and keep supporting each other. Good luck to all the aspirants and all the candidates who are sitting for the SSC CGL examination 2023.